Welcome back. We have an exciting adventure going on today as we return back to Evel Dick's house. And what do we see? Mysterious lights outside at 2:30 in the morning on Friday. We were not trying to get abducted. I don't even think he has any rocks at all yet in his inventory. But there he goes. When I had him in this town before, I specifically tried to get him abducted. No matter what I did, his plumbot named Jetty was the one that they kept taking over and over and over. They would never take him, and he had a gigantic space rock in his front yard. Now that I've replanted him, once I've lost all my Sims and moved them back, I've explained that previously. He gets abducted. So, we wait for his return. While everything in the house falls apart, right when I go outside, bam! You're back. And what's your name? Now that you've probed us, we should at least know your name. I didn't catch it, did you? She's leaving too quickly. See, everything in the house fell apart when we get abducted. Everything. And you're going to see Evel Dick mysteriously move in this episode. I promised you last time that you would see that. You will see that this time. You have to forgive my brain. It lies to my mouth all the time about things to say. Nope, I don't see anything yet. No green lights or orbs or weird sounds. He just has the probed movement. Stand in front of your door, in the door, and mop the floor. And here, I just switched over to show you. This is the next day. And if you remember, actually it's 2 days. Or in the future. If you remember, him and his mistress played around in the photo booth in the last episode. And she's pregnant with his third child. He has Logan with his roommate Clarisse. He has Dani with Mipreties here. And then he's expecting a third with her right now. She's married to Todd Mahoney. But she has children with Todd and Evel. As you can see here, this is a love affair to remember for sure. It's going to be eventually. Dani is her and Evel Dick's daughter. She's getting ready to have his third child. But I think it's their first, third, second. I'm not sure. I've lost count with the other household. With the Todd household and Elo. This is Elo, my pretty. She is a witch. She has a sister, Soyu Like Mipreties. And I've spelled them incorrectly on purpose. It looks like Mipreties. But of course she's married to Todd, so her last name is Mahoney. And we showed up for a party over at this house. The very next day, we went to go visit him, and it said he lived here. It's like, how strange. So let's show some affection to his dog, because we do want to make nice with him. But she's another one of them that thinks he'll eventually leave everyone for her. Maybe he will, because they tend to not be able to stay away from each other. These two. I thought I was just going to make a love affair, but you'll see. They just can't stay away. They're drawn to one another. No matter how much she tries to be faithful to Todd, She just can't stay away from evil. And this is the guy's house I thought this was, Jamar Whitfield. He's been standing there since the party, also. So maybe that's how Evel Dick was able to just take his house. I'm not sure how it happened, because we went to Elo's house for a little while. I come back to find Evel Dick, and he's over here, living here. And Logan, his little boy that he's had with Clarisse, is still at his original household. So we're going to have to steal him after a while, get him back over here. And this is her traits. She's evil, loner, perceptive, smoozer, and unstable, who likes chili con carne, favorite color black, and beach music. I think that's beach music. And then, of course, we have our evil, young evil, who currently has 2 mistresses. Evel Mahoney, originally Mipreties, and her sister lives in one of the apartment buildings in town that I've placed, with a couple roommates. I had to move out of that house. I had 2 people I was controlling, 4 people that I wasn't, and out of the 4 people that I wasn't controlling, 3 of them died. I'm not quite sure how that happened. I just kept getting random "we're dying" music, and here comes the Reaper. Are you going to actually talk to any of them, or just stand here and look at the dog? Now, Todd doesn't know yet that she's had an affair. Neither does Evel. The baby is coming. Make sure Ella is at home or at the hospital so she can have a safe and comfortable birth. Uh-oh. We better take care of this. See, Boner always barks at everything. Are you gonna go to the hospital? That would be good. She acts like I just tell her to do stuff, and it doesn't really mean anything. She can decide what she chooses to do anyway. Well, that's free and all good and stuff, but not when you're in the middle of labor, honey. You need to get your pretty little butt to the hospital. It almost made it nasty. She's a little evil face. And see, I told you, it's always raining here. I have it set to normal stuff. Seasons. Okay. Todd Mahoney just took a spin in a car that had to be worth at least $40,000. A ride this fancy is one to remember. Well, shouldn't you have already been at the hospital? Okay, maybe this is actually, I've got the children backwards. Maybe they don't have, Evel doesn't have his 3rd child yet. Congrats on a new baby girl. I think this is actually Todd and Ella's first. So she's had 1 with Evel so far and 1 with Todd so far. So she has Dani with Todd. Excuse me, I've got that backwards again. Dani with Evel and Narnia with Todd. And Evel also has Logan with Clarissa. Or Clarisse, whatever her name is. And we're just going to give Narnia some traits. No wonder he still doesn't know that Elo is cheating. And then it gave her the virtuoso trait. Awesome. Because I haven't played too much with musicians. And will make you disciplined, I believe. Well, that kind of goes with that. But so does eccentric. Excitable. Sometimes they can be. Good. To counteract her mother's evil. Grumpy would be fun. A lot of these are fun. Let's see. Told you before, I can't make up my mind. I don't. Perceptive. Stupid. That's because of the awesome mod. You get the trait stupid. But it just takes them a lot longer to do stuff. And if you want to make a couch potato guy or girl that works, or even someone that's suffered a long-term illness or even has Alzheimer's, you can make more of your own life story that way. It doesn't have to be a thing where someone's stupid like that. But in The Sims, those stories can be funny too. Okay, what's going on with this? Magic baby! Through the wall of the hospital. Where are you guys? Okay. Take that little one home now. Don't put it on the ground. Yes, she had a baby. Her second. Todd was thrilled at the birth of his second daughter, but this is really his first child. He does not know that one belongs to him and one belongs to Evel, that said. I was jumping the gun and giving her another child. Which she does do. Several more, in fact. And she met Todd in the apartment building. He was her sister's roommate. And she decided to live there for a little while and met Todd, married him, moved out, and moved in with him, and then started having an affair with Evel right away. Almost before Logan was born. I think Logan was born within hours of them hooking up, or right afterwards. When she was expecting Dani. So she had to try to hide the fact that she was cheating. Right after Dani was born, she of course tried for baby with Todd, and that gave her Narnia. I'm going to confuse myself with these children I already have. We've got 3, and I'm trying to make them 4. And what is she doing? She has a broom and a car. And taxis. Okay, there you go. Use your brain. Yes, thanks. See, I said taxis. And he's going to go right to work and leave us with both children and a dog. And she's not really much of a dog person. She doesn't really play. Kia is the daughter of Evel Dick's dog, Boner. I leave the house for one day, I come back, Evel Dick's moved out, and Boner has had one puppy that was available for adoption, so of course his mistress had to adopt the little girl puppy. So that's how we have Kia over in this household. And there's Kia. Oops, hiding behind our moods. She does bark, but not quite as much as her mother. I'm gonna take care of this Tanner baby. Then Dani. This baby has a tan. But Dad's skin color is kind of olive complected. And this family's gonna go for a little ride along the way. See, people just keep putting babies outside in this town. Starlight Shores is apparently a town of raindrop babies. They love to sit outside and be placed outside in the rain, on the ground, in puddles, in walkers, it doesn't matter. Or Let's rock our children outside in the rain. That you've seen Clarisse do that. Clarissa, what is her name? Miss Eastin. She was in a taxi, now she's walking. What is this? This child's gonna die before we can get her home. Or Narnia. I feel bad for Logan and Narnia. Write down those names. Those are the two we're gonna have to do something super special for later. Because she took a little bit better care of Dani than she did in Narnia. So far. She's still walking in the rain, going home. And I think she's going in the wrong direction too. But I'm not quite certain of that. Look at her. I mean, what are you doing? And she wants to steal candy from... what is this? You're joking me. He doesn't have any rocks either, guys. And there goes her husband getting abducted. You've got to be kidding me. What is this? I like the abduction. It still be wrong, but I'm not trying to investigate mysterious anomalies when we're trying to create a love story affair thing. Alright, we saved it. Here he comes. And how is he feeling? He got an elder man. Sweet. Who are you? Because the other one ran off so fast, we're going to get your name. Okay. You sub-pollinator or something. Wow. Okay, we just wanted to see your face just in case you become our next baby daddy. That generally is a good idea, right? You want to know what he looks like. He's been probed and abducted. I still don't see any baby. Oh, did we get a glimpse of a little something? We'll check back in with him in a minute. I want to find out why she's still walking home with this child in the wrong direction. You see what I'm saying? There's a train going by my house right now. I would imagine you are cold. That baby's getting very upset. You're soaking wet. My, that baby's very red. Probably hungry, cold, lonely, needs to poop. Or did poop. And she's still walking along. Very tired, baby. Jeez. Oh, now you get in the car that you've had this entire time. Why did you get out of the taxi to start walking again after you already walked in the first place? She walked, got into the taxi, got out, walked, and then got into her own car. And is she going to actually go home this time? Maybe. There she goes. The baby's still out in the rain. Let's get this child inside too, please. There we go. Poor children in this town. I'd imagine you're soaking wet. All of you are fools. Poor baby. Are you in work clothes or are you showing up in maternity clothes? I'm not quite sure what he did there. He almost threw her across the room. Did you say we're out of you?
Tom, Nubu. Sapsu do mini da. Loops amar
That would have been a Sims alley oops.
Udapa Mibahu.
Come on. Go put her in the chair. She hungry. Oh. He just cancels all interactions, says nope, we're not gonna feed her. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude, but yes, you need to feed her. Come on, we got another upset baby around here too. Yeah, it's so cute. I love the baby. Give her food? No, that'd be a general good idea. There's another one's up here not being attended to. Mom, what did you do? Just pop the baby down and walk away. Narnia needs stuff now. Come on. Oh, neat trick. No, hide chair underneath the baby for a second. Why don't you go chew on this? We know you're lonely, but we've got to take care of two little girls real quick. Oh yeah, he's gonna go to work.
Oh. Whoa.
And I'm going to recolor a few things and come right back to the story. And there we go. Added another set of everything, recolored everything. So that one set matches for one girl, one set matches for the other girl. The walkers, the changing table, the swings, and the cribs have now been recolored. Come on. I know it's a little glitchy, but my computer was running out of memory when I was recording this series. It's a lot better now that I've gotten a lot of these uploaded, but still have a few more. Let's see, I've recolored everything. And there's her imaginary friend one day in the crib with her, thanks to generations. And Todd still has not figured out we've cheated. The sleepy girl he so lovingly put away is not his. But the one Elo is currently holding is his. Will he ever find out? We'll see. Both of our little girls in their cribs. And feed the dog. Let's go do our medical work. Vaccination clinic. To begin this work, click the button below. Where are you, Todd? The regular chef cannot make it to work today. The regular chef never makes it to work today, apparently. Because I get that message all the time. Community locations are the place to be. Would you like to learn more about them? No? Let's go do our vaccination clinic at the graveyard. Let's go now. Run. Run, Forrest, run. We must vaccinate strangers, yes? Hurry. Why did you run all the way there? Todd is ready to start vaccinating at Lidview Cemetery. The session will last for 4 hours. The only thing I've done in this entire cemetery is upgraded the plot for a couple people that have died while we were in the My Pretty Twins apartment. But we'll look at that. Oh wow, we've got a werewolf coming as our first person. Awesome. Are you going to give us our name, or do we just get to guess at who you are? Vaccinate the stranger. Where are you? Please come into my makeshift clinic in the graveyard. A perfect place to vaccinate you against diseases that might kill you, said Todd Mahoney, who is married to a witch, who is the mistress of an Evel Dick. And they're both evil, obviously. Elo and Evil are evil. Yes, vaccinate. I like that. I need to remember those lights. I'm gonna vaccinate you in your ear, okay? You don't know if I'm sticking jelly, mustard, glue, or what in there. Is anybody else here yet? Anybody else? And this is the little area that I've put in right here, where the two graves are. Poor guys. I don't think we put the third guy in yet. All the rocks, flowers, trees, statues right here I put in. For our little friend area. And Soyu is currently working on trying to bring Steven back. Steven is a fairy that was living with her that is in one of those plots that you just saw. But she was in love with him. And before we could fully get them to incorporate with each other, he came to an untimely demise. And now lays in the cemetery cold while she is trying to hone up on her witch skills and get everything that she needs to bring him back to her. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned for the rest of it.